Good morning to everybody. Okay, so when you can compare two quantities, will you compare a human being with animal? Will you compare human being with animal? No, we will not compare because the characters are what? Different. Characters are what? Different. So when we can compare, if the two quantities are in the same units, when the two quantities are in the same units, then only we can compare the two quantities. We can compare the two quantities. Are you getting it here? Yes. Then, first point is what? When we can compare two quantities, if the two quantities are in the same units, then we can compare any two quantities. Okay. When we are comparing, what we can say? Either equal to, or greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, or less than. Okay. So when we are comparing two quantities, these are all the observation we can make. What is that? So we can say that this quantity is less than that quantity. Otherwise both the quantities are equal. Otherwise this quantity is greater than the another quantity. Are you getting it here? Yes. Then after that, second point. What is the second point? How will you compare the two ratios? If the two ratios are A is to B, then A is to B can be written as A by B. A is to B can be written as A by B. Are you getting it here? A is to B can be written as what? A by B. Then, for example, 3 kilometer to 3000 meter. 3 kilometer to 3000 meter. Tell me now, here it is what kilometer, here it is what meter. Do you think both the quantities are in the same units? No. Here it is in kilometer, it is in meter. So you have to convert both the quantities in the same unit. Both the quantities in the same unit. So 3 kilometer can be written as what? 3000 meter by 3000 meter. Am I right here? 1 kilometer equal to how much? 1000 meter. 1 kilometer equal to how much? 1000 meter. So 3 kilometer equal to 3000 meter. So you can cancel, then you will get 1:1. Both are same only. Both are same only. Are you getting here? Yes. So whenever you comparing the two quantities units must be same. Two quantities unit must be same. Then equivalent ratios. What is that? Equivalent ratios. Equivalent ratios is nothing but if suppose the two ratios were given. Two ratios were given like A is to B and C is to D are equivalent. Two ratios A is to B and C is to D are given. We are going to check whether these two given ratios are equivalent or not. It's very simple. If the two quantities, that is if A is to B equal to C is to D, then the two ratios are equivalent ratios. Two ratios are what? Equivalent ratios. Equivalent ratios. Are you getting here? For example, 1:2 and 5:10. Are these two ratios are equivalent or not? What is the question? Are these two ratios are equivalent or not? Are the ratios 1:2 and 5:10 are equivalent? Yeah, very simple. 1:2 can be written as A is to B can be written as A by B. So 1:2 can be written as 1/2. Am I right here? Then after that, here 5:10. 5:10 can be written as 5/10. Here you can reduce into the lowest form. Right? It goes with 5 table. 1 5 is 5, 2 5 are 10. So that is equal to 1:2. Therefore, 1:2 and 5:10 are equivalent ratios. Because here also 1/2, here also 1/2. A by B equal to C by D. Therefore, these two fractions are what? Given two ratios are equivalent. Given two ratios are equivalent. Are you getting it here? Yes. Then after that, equivalent ratios we discussed, right? Okay. Keeping these in proportion and getting solution. It's very simple. If suppose, how can we say that? So what is the ratio of the length and breadth of our national flag? Our Indian national flag. 3:2. 3:2. It is what? It is length, it is breadth, dear. It is length, it is breadth. It is length, it is breadth. If suppose, if the length is 6 centimeter, then 3 is to 2, right? I am taking like, okay, 3 meter, 2 meter I am taking. 3 meter and 2 meter. 3 meter and 2 meter. So what will be the breadth of our Indian national flag if length is 6 meter? Are you getting my point? The ratio, what is the ratio of our Indian national flag? 3 is to 2. That is, if the length is 3 meter, then breadth should be 2 meter. Are you getting there? Yes. So, if the length is 6 meter, what will be the breadth of that? So, it is called as what? Proportion. It is called as what? Proportion. That is, if A by B, if A is to B, is as to C is to D. If A is to B is as to C is to D, then A by B is equal to C by D. That is, the two ratios are equivalent. Two ratios are what? Equivalent. That is AD equal to BC. Otherwise, you can say that AD equal to BC. Please remember, if it is a proportion, A is to B is as to C is to D, then A by B equal to C by D. Otherwise, you can say that AD equal to BC. AD equal to BC. And now come here. Here, what will be the answer for us? If the length and breadth of our Indian national flag is 3 is to 2, if the length of our Indian national flag is 6 meter, then what will be the breadth? I think 4. Am I right? Okay, we will check it once. So now see, 3 is to 2 is as to 6 is to, we don't know that, let it be x. Let it be x. Now 3 by 2, A is to B is as to equal to 6 by x. 6 by x. Are you getting there? Now solve for x. Already you know how to solve the unknown values, right? Already we learned in which one? Simple equation. Okay, now do it now. Cross multiply it, that is 3 into 6 equal to 2 into 6, you can say that. Now x is equal to 2 into 6 by 3. 2 into 6 by 3, which is equal to 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are how much? 4. Therefore 4 meter. Then breadth will be 4 meter. When the length is 6 meter, then the breadth of our national flag should be 4 meter. Are you getting there? Okay. Then after that, okay, so exercise 8.1 based on these concept only. Which one? Ratios, or the ratio A is to B can be written as A by B. If the two ratios are equivalent, then you can write A by B equal to C by D. That is, A is to B equal to C is to D. If the two ratios are equivalent, then you can say that A by B equal to C by D. Proportion. That is, if A is to B is as to C is to D, that can be written as A by B equal to C by D. C by D. Are you getting there? Yes. After that, meaning of percentage. What is the meaning of percentage? The percentage is represented by the symbol. Percent is represented by the symbol. So this is the symbol of percentage. This is the symbol of percentage. Am I right here? So okay. So what is the meaning of that? This is the symbol and means hundredths to, and means hundredths to. That is 1 percentage means what? 1 by 100. 1 by 100 per hundredths. Per hundredths. 2 percentage, 2 by 100. That is 2 hundredths. Am I right here? So A percentage, that can be written as A by 100. Are you getting it? Are you getting it or not? 1 percentage, 1 into 1 by 100. 2 percentage, 2 into 1 by 100. A percentage, A into 1 by 100. Per hundredths. Per hundredths. Are you getting it here? Yes. After that, how to convert ratios into percentage. Ratios into percentage. Right? How will you do that? If suppose A is to B is a ratio. To convert ratios into percentage. To convert ratios into percentage. To convert ratios into percentage. Ratios is nothing but it is a fraction only, am I right? Yes. For example, A is to B is a ratio. you are going to convert this ratio into percentage. So A is to B can be written as what? A by B. Then again A by B can be written as A by B into 100 percentage. This percentage means what? 1 by 100. So 100 into 1 by 100. 100 cancel. That value does not change. It remains same, A by B. So A is to B can be written as A by B. So if you want to convert ratio into percentage, then A by B into 100 percentage. For example, 2 is to 5. 2 is to 5. So 2 is to 5 can be written as 2 by 5 into 100 percentage. 1 5 is 5. 25 is 100. 2 into 20 is how much? 40 percentage. 2 into 20 is how much? 40 percentage. Are you getting there? To convert ratios into percentage. Then after that, how will you convert decimal into percentage? It's also very simple. It is also very simple. To convert decimals into percentage. For example, 0.35 or 0.3. If you want to convert this decimal into percentage, the same thing, 0.3 into 100 percentage. 0.3 into 100 percentage. Now multiply by 100, 3 into 100 is 300. So you have to correct one decimal place, then it will be 30 percentage. It will be 30 percentage. Are you getting there? Okay. Then after that, converting percentages to many. Okay, fine. Then tomorrow we will continue ratios to percent, and then what is the increased percentage, what is the decreased percentage, okay, and then what is meant by profit, loss, selling price, cost price and all, and then tomorrow we will discuss. Okay, at the end of the, tomorrow I will attach one PDF file. Okay, today you need not to write anything, so just you go through this module. Okay, and then tomorrow I will give some more introduction about ratios and percentage. After that I will attach one PDF file. I will send through Google Classroom. After that you can write in your max class work note. Are you getting there? Yes. Thank you everybody. Thank you.